my January wrap up, and I am showing you and talking about the books that I read for the month of January. The last one that I read is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This one here, I would give 2 stars, only because it had enough of a plot in it that it kept me interested, but it seemed to really drag on throughout the book. It just, I don't know, it did not meet my expectations like the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo did. This one I would definitely not recommend. It's just a lot of back and forth, and it's written like you're watching a movie, so it's written like a movie script. Another one that I read is The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This one here, like, it went really fast. Excuse me, it went really fast. And there was such a huge plot twist the last chapter in this book. This one I would give 4 stars. I would highly recommend this. It talks about Evelyn Hugo and the 7 husbands that she marries. One of the people that she marries is her manager over at Sunset Studios. I believe that's who she should have stayed married to. She did not. She had a child with him, and there are things throughout their relationship that just showed like that was a lasting relationship, with the exception that they both liked other people. I don't want to say too much more on it, because if I say too much more, I'm going to give away the ending, and I don't want to do that. The next one I read is Normal People by Sally Rooney. That one is a 1 star. I would not recommend it. It took me halfway throughout the book to figure out that they were in Italy, and a lot of the references that were used in the book made no sense at all. And some of the slang terms that they used, because I'm obviously not from Italy, made no sense to me. And the book didn't really fully come together for me until the last 2 chapters. So yeah, this one I would definitely not recommend, and I gave it a 1 star. I also read the 3 books in the series The Summer I Turned Pretty, and it's by Jenny Han. So this is book 1, The Summer I Turned Pretty. The second one is It's Not Summer Without You, and the last one is We'll Always Have Summer. And it follows the characters of Belly and Conrad, and it goes through a lifetime of things that they've gone through, things that they've experienced, and this beautiful summer home that they grew up in all the time. And then there was a tragedy that happened, and that changed everybody. For the longest time, I thought Belly was going to pick one certain character, and she did, but then she didn't, and then she started dating somebody else, but she still had feelings for Conrad, and then she started having feelings for his brother. And so then she was going back and forth between Conrad and Jeremiah, and then she was going to marry one of the brothers, and she ended up not getting married. And I don't want to say any more than that, because then that'll give away the whole series. I cried a few different times reading this series. It was very good. I would give those a 5-star. I would recommend the whole series to anybody that is into friends to lovers trope. Another one that I read and actually annotated is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. And it has inserts in there from his son. As you can see, I have quite a few annotations in there. This one, I really DNF'd it. I read everything except the last 2 chapters. It was just starting to get... the book seemed very helpful and very informative until the last 2 chapters. The last 2 chapters that they talked about were more of, I feel, would be a hands-on experience versus reading it out of a book and then trying to apply it to your life. But I would give this book here a 4 stars, and I would recommend this to anybody who wanted to expand their life or what they're doing, and have different ideas about how to better communicate with their spouse, with their children, with their coworkers, with their boss. So I gave that book 5 stars, and I would definitely highly recommend that to anybody. The next one I read is Atomic Habits by James Clear. That one has a lot of different things in it about how to subtly change your behaviors, how to keep your motivation up, and how to change your life to be more functional for you. And I thought that was really good. This one I finished fully. I would give that one a 5 star as well. I would highly recommend it to anybody that just seems to feel like they don't have enough time at all. And then one other book that I read that I don't have with me is The Silent Patient. And that one there was, oh my God. There was so many plot twists in there. There were so many turns in there. I just, oh my God. The book just kept me so involved in it. And the plot twist in the last 2 chapters will blow you away. Absolutely blow you away. I would give that book 5 stars. I would recommend that to anybody who wants to read it. It is a thriller. And it is really good. I cried a couple of times. It does have a trigger in there for domestic abuse. It also has triggers in there if somebody may be an alcoholic of sorts. But yeah, that book is just absolutely phenomenal. I have borrowed it to somebody. She was excited to read it. She's going to read it over this weekend. It only took me 1 day to read the book. That's how good it was. And then the Summer I Turned Pretty series, I read it all in 1 weekend. I read 1 book each day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I read it all in one weekend. If you guys have any suggestions on books that you think I should read, please leave them in the comments. I am going to do my February TBR in the next couple of days. And if you like this video, make sure you hit subscribe, like, and share. Hopefully when I do my February TBR, I will have my Book of the Month books. And thank you for stopping by. I'll see you guys in my next video.